Are you ready to get started? Let's begin by plugging in the foot control over here on the side of the machine and turning the power switch on. You should now have a light on with your needle, and then your light up stitch should be showing right here. So we're going to go ahead and take you through threading and putting the bobbin in, winding a bobbin. But before we do that, I'm going to lift up the presser foot because I noticed there's thread in the machine from when it came from the factory. There's a little sticker holding the thread. So I'm going to undo that sticker. There we go. And I can pull out the red thread down below and cut that. We'll just toss that away. So when you're taking a look at your thread, make sure you're using good quality thread. It really makes a difference when you are planning a project. Why use cheap thread if you're spending all this time and all your money on fabric and then not have the results when you're all done here? So this thread here, I'm going to go ahead and put on. It is considered a cross-wound thread because there's little X's on it. So I want to put it on the horizontal spool pin with the spool cap. I chose the bigger one because it has a bigger end and will help kind of get it out and over the edge. Now, if I had a thread that had stacked thread, that's where this thread looks like it just goes right up the edge of the spool. Then I'm going to put the vertical spool pin on with the little felt pad, and then I'll put the spool on there and continue as normal. So I'm going to set that aside. We're going to reach in. We've got an empty bobbin, so we're going to start by winding a bobbin first. So as you come across from your spool, you always want to catch and go underneath this first guide. Notice that it keeps, that guide is centered so the thread has no resistance as it's coming off any part of this spool. To wind the bobbin, follow the dotted line arrows over to the pre-tensioner. That's this little button. And you're going to notice you're going to need to slip that thread underneath that button. You might even hear it click in there. So hold it with your left hand. And we're going all the way around it clockwise and over to the bobbin winder. So we're going to go ahead and clip the thread. And from the inside to out. Now these bobbins are specific for this machine, so don't just be reaching for any old bobbin you have left over from a different model, older machine. Go ahead and from the inside out, that means you can hold onto this thread as we go ahead and next push it all the way over and step on the foot control. Once we step on the foot control, the bobbin's going to spin, but the needle's not going to go up and down, which is really nice. And just keep holding onto this thread until either it breaks off or you can stop and trim it. What you want to do is make sure there's no tail, no matter what, left sticking out from this. So I'm going to go ahead and just spin. It will go ahead and fill an entire bobbin, and it'll stop for me at the end. So we're going to go ahead and fill her up because the amount of sewing we're going to do with all these videos, we'll go through pretty much an entire bobbin. So that's how much we're going to show you. It's pretty incredible here. Okay, when it stops spinning, lift your foot off the foot control and clip your thread. Slide the bobbin back towards the left and pull straight up. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. We're going to go ahead and undo from the pre-tensioner. This is only for winding a bobbin. And next, make sure your presser foot is up. So if it's down, make sure lift it up before you thread the machine. That means all the guides are going to be open with the presser foot up. We're going to leave it underneath the first guide. Remember, that makes it straight from the spool. We're coming straight down with the arrow. The next arrow says to go underneath and straight up. If you don't see the take-up lever, which you should, it should be right at the top here. Turn the hand wheel so it is. But you're going to come in on the right side, move it all the way over to the left, and come forward. And it drops into the little hole that is the take-up lever. Now, I know you won't be able to see this as close up, but there's one guide at the top of the needle, and then there's a needle threader. We will do the needle threader nice and close so you can see how to use it. It's great, so you don't have to have your good glasses on to see that eye and get it all the way through there. So next we're going to slide off the accessory box, open up the front door for the bobbin case, and become left-handed. By using your left index finger, you can take and pull this little latch, and out will come the bobbin case. Now, you notice right now I've got some extra oil that came out with me, and that's okay because that's just some extra oil from when it was packed up. Now, with the latch open, it locks the bobbin in. So let go of the latch, and the bobbin will drop out, and we'll switch the yellow one for the one that we just made. Now this is key. You need to have the bobbin thread coming off the right-hand side. So like the bobbin is going to spin clockwise when you drop it in there. Then, when you go ahead and put the thread down the side, and we'll do a little closer up video too. There's a little groove right here, and then you're just going to hold it and let it slide all the way down the side of the bobbin case till it clicks into this little C area. Doesn't matter which thread or which side the thread goes on this little finger, but the finger is up, and it has its own little home at the very top of the bobbin case area. Push that all the way in. Now we need to bring this thread up to the top side, so hold the needle thread with your left hand and turn the hand wheel towards you, one full stitch. One full stitch is when this take-up lever goes all the way down and comes all the way up to its highest position. So go ahead and turn that through, bring that up, and when you're done, you'll have a little loop. Pull that loop, that's your bobbin thread, and then take both the threads down through the middle of the foot, there's a groove, and out to the back side. Close up your door, and if you like, I always sew with the little table on, so I put that back in place. And then let's go ahead and take a piece of fabric. Always fold your fabric in half. We want to sew on 2 layers. Reach in, the lever to lower the foot is really close by here. It's not in the back, it's halfway in the machine. So just lower that down, and let's go ahead. We are on a straight stitch. Stitch number 2, stitch length about 2.5 is a great place to start, and the needle in the center needle position. So let's go ahead and sew. If you want to reverse at the end, just hold this down, couple stitches back, kind of locks it in. Now, once you're done, even though my needle is up, my take-up lever is not at the highest position. So with your right hand, turn the hand wheel towards you so that comes all the way up. Then when you lift up the presser foot, pull it out to the side, and there's a cutter on the side of the machine, and I go from the back towards me, and it's a perfect cut with one hand, and we have a perfectly sewn seam all the way through. So if for some reason it doesn't turn out, just start over, rethread the machine, re-put the bobbin in, and it should be good to go.